matrix obtained by interchanging the rows and columns. For example, if A is equal to matrix 2 3 1 4, then transpose of this matrix is denoted by A dash or A transpose, that is equal to interchange rows into columns and columns into rows. So 2 3 1 4. No doubt, is for square matrix this is only definable, and order of matrix is not changed. The relative positions of elements only change. The element who were in rows now appear in columns. So this is a very easier concept, transpose of a matrix. Some properties of transpose we would like to understand. What do you think? Properties transpose of a matrix should be equal to A. I hope this is well understood. If we convert the rows and columns of one matrix, and again we will reach to the same position. So transpose of a matrix is again the same matrix. A plus B or minus transpose is equal to A dash plus or minus B dash. This is the addition subtraction rule of transpose. Suppose lambda multiplied by A, transpose is there, then lambda is common, transpose is only for A dash, because here lambda is multiplied in every element of A, here lambda will be multiplied with every element of A dash. So result will be the same. Number 4, the very important property AB dash is equal to B dash A dash. This law is called reversal law. क्या कहलाता है? रिवर्सल लॉ. तो ध्यान से देखिए इन चारों नियमों को. रिवर्सल लॉ इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इसको ऐसे ध्यान से समझ लें कि अगर suppose this matrix is 2 by 3 and this matrix is 3 by 1, their result will be what? 2 by 1, and 2 by 1 transpose will be 1 by 2. Here B dash will be 1 by 3, A dash will be 3 by 2, 3 matched, 1 into 2. So these two results will be the same. अगर हम इसको A dash B dash लिखेंगे तो ऑर्डर के आधार पे हम देख लें. A dash का ऑर्डर होगा 3 by 2, B dash का ऑर्डर होगा 1 by 3. So this product will not be defined. So reversal law is very important. Always remember, product transpose of the product will be equal to product of their transposes but in reverse order. ये ऑर्डर को चेंज करना यहाँ पर बहुत जरूरी है. ट्रांसपोज के लिए ये ध्यान देंगे कि जो स्पेसिफिक डेफिनेशंस हम लोग आगे ट्रांसपोज से रिलेटेड पढ़ने जाएंगे, उसमें हमें स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स चाहिए. बाकी ट्रांसपोज हम किसी भी मैट्रिक्स का कर सकते हैं. सपोज दिस इज 1 by 2, this is 2 by 1, order 2 by 1. A transpose will be 1 by 2, that is 1 and 2, that is 1 by 2. So transpose is defined for every matrix, but in certain cases when we speak about square matrices, then some specific results will be coming to us. Let us see. Symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. सिमेट्रिक मीन्स सममित और स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक यानी विषम सममित. Hindi names I usually give for enrichment of your Hindi vocabulary. सममित या सिमेट्रिक शब्द से हम लोग क्या समझते हैं? हमने देखा है कि कोई जैसे ये लेटर है M, दिस लेटर इज सिमेट्रिक अराउंड दिस लाइन. सिमेट्रिक होने का मतलब ये हुआ कि चाहे आप लेफ्ट से देखें चाहे राइट से देखें या इसको डॉटेड लाइन पे फोल्ड कर दें तो हूबहू मैचिंग हो जाएगी. हम बोलेंगे लाइन ऑफ सिमेट्री है. तो अगर इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि ट्रांसपोज की केस में सिमेट्रिक वर्ड का मतलब होगा कि अगर हम किसी मैट्रिक्स का ट्रांसपोज करें और ट्रांसपोज करने से मैट्रिक्स वही दिखे, मतलब ट्रांसपोज में देखें तो भी वही मैट्रिक्स दिखे और दो गिवन मैट्रिक्स है तो हम बोलेंगे वो सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स है. तो आ स्क्वायर, दिस इज पॉसिबल फॉर ओनली स्क्वायर मैट्रिसेस. अ स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स ए इज said to be a symmetric matrix if and only if A dash is equal to A. For example, suppose A equal to 1 3 5 1 3 5 3 4 7 3 4 7 5 7 8 5 7 8. Then A dash is equal to this first row I am writing here, this second row I am writing second column, third row I am writing third column. Again you see result is the same. So this square matrix is symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix बनाने का तरीका भी शायद आप लोग समझ गए होंगे. मैंने यहाँ 1 लिखा, put 1 3 5. These two members should be put here 3 5. Again I completed 3 4 7, then horizontally also 3 4 7 and put here any member. You will get a symmetric matrix. This is very simple. Now let us come to skew symmetric. When the matrix will be set skew, a square matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if and only if A transpose is equal to minus. Transpose of the matrix should be negative times of this matrix. For example, let us consider A is equal to suppose 2 minus 0 minus 1 2 1 minus 2 0 4 minus 4 again here 0. Find out the transpose of this matrix. First row 0 minus 1 2 make it first column. Okay. Second row make it second column. Third row make it third column. Now you can see here it is minus 1, here is 1. So if I take minus sign common or minus 1 common, so here it will be 0 minus 1 2, here it will be 1 0 minus 4, here minus 2 4 0. Now you can see that this matrix is equal to minus A. So A dash equal to minus A, hence matrix A is skew symmetric. So symmetric matrices and skew symmetric matrices, these two matrices are very important in the field of transpose, and large number of questions in CBSE are being asked on this topic. An important theorem is there. Every square matrix A can be expressed as the sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric मैट्रिक्स यूनिकली, मतलब वो एक बार जो बनेगा एक्सप्रेशन, दैट विल बी यूनिक एक्सप्रेशन. लेट अस प्रूव दिस थ्योरम. Let capital A be a square matrix of order n. Then we have A is equal to, can I write it as half A plus half A? That is A. Again I will write it half A plus half A transpose plus half A minus half A transpose. Now this can be written as half common A plus A transpose plus half common A minus A transpose. Call it P plus Q. So where P is what? Half A plus A dash, and Q is what? Half A minus A dash. Now we have expressed this matrix as a sum of two different matrices, but we don't know whether what is the nature of P and Q, whether symmetric or skew symmetric. So that we have to check here. Now see, now P transpose we are finding. So that will be half A plus A dash transpose. This is lambda times some matrix. Lambda is out of matrix and you will get A plus A dash transpose. Now this is the transpose of sum of two matrices, and in property we have seen it will be A dash plus A dash dash. Now again we have studied that A dash transpose of the matrix is again matrix. So this will become half, and by commutative property you can again write it half A plus A. And this matrix is P. What do we conclude? We conclude that therefore P equal to half A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. This matrix is symmetric. Let us see about the matrix Q. So let's see what happens when we take Q. Q is equal to half A minus A transpose. Therefore Q dash will be equal to half A minus A transpose. That is half is out of transpose sign, A minus A dash transpose. This will be equal to A transpose minus A dash transpose. This will be equal to half A dash minus A. Now minus sign, if I will take common, it will become A minus A dash. So we can easily see that this is minus Q. So Q dash is equal to minus Q. This implies that Q is equal to half A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. So half A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. So this is now clear. Therefore A equal to P plus Q, where P equal to half A plus A dash is symmetric and Q is equal to half A minus A dash is skew symmetric. In this way it is proved that every square matrix can be expressed as the sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix uniquely. Here this word uniquely needs to be verified and proved again. So let us see whether this representation is unique or not. So one thing we have seen that every square matrix can be expressed uniquely as A is equal to P plus Q, where P equal to half A plus A dash is symmetric and Q is equal to half A minus A dash is skew symmetric. Suppose if possible that there exist two matrices R and S other than P and Q such that A is equal to R plus S. Call it number 2, where R is symmetric and S is skew symmetric. ऐसा हमारा अजम्पशन है. पहले हम निकाल चुके हैं मैथमेटिकली कि A बराबर P प्लस Q यदि होगा तो उसमें P क्या होगा और Q क्या होगा. हमने मान लो कि ये R और S कोई दो नई मैट्रिक्स है और ये रिप्रेजेंटेशन यूनिक नहीं है, ऐसा हम मान के चल रहे हैं. और हमने ये मान लिया कि दो और ऐसी मैट्रिक्स का एग्जिस्टेंस है कि A में A को R प्लस S के रूप में लिखा जा सकता है. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ वी विल शो द यूनिकनेस. Number 2 implies A transpose is equal to R plus S transpose. Okay, this can be written as R transpose plus S transpose. R is symmetric, so R dash is R. S is skew symmetric, so S dash is minus S. This is called call it equation number 3. Now A is equal to R plus S and A dash equal to R minus S. Second plus third, if we will do, it will give us A plus A dash is equal to 2R, implies R is equal to half A plus A dash. Where did you reach? This is P. This is P. Second minus third will give you what? A minus A dash is equal to R cancelled, minus S will become plus S plus S 2S. This implies S is equal to half A minus A dash. What did you get? This is Q. Therefore, R is equal to P, S is equal to Q, implies A is equal to P plus Q is unique representation. आप दो अलग अलग मान के भी चलें तो उनकी भी वैल्यू यही आएगी. यही यूनिकनेस को प्रूव करता है. सो इट मीन्स now this is confirmed that every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of a symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So let us, dear students, let us see this question. Solution. Let A is equal to 3 3 minus 1 minus 2 minus 2 1 minus 4 minus 5 2. Here we shall quote. We know that whatever statement we studied just before this, every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of two matrix. One of them is symmetric and other is skew symmetric, as A is equal to half A plus A dash and half A minus A dash. Here A dash is equal to 3 minus 2 minus 4, 3 minus 2 minus 5 minus 1 1 2. Just rows and columns have to be interchanged. Therefore A plus A dash is equal to what? 3 plus 3 6, 3 plus minus 2 1, minus 1 minus 4 minus 5, minus 2 plus 3 1, minus 2 minus 2 minus 4, 1 and minus 5 minus 4, minus 4 and minus 1 minus 5, minus 5 and 1 minus 4. This is last 2 plus 2 is 4. So P is equal to half A plus A dash, that is we get half 6 1 minus 5, 1 minus 4 minus 4 minus 5 minus 4 4. This is number 1. देख लीजिए सिमेट्रिक है, 6 1 minus 5 6 1 minus 5 1 minus 4 minus 4 1 minus 4 minus 4 minus 5 minus 4 4 minus 5 minus 5 minus 4 4. This is symmetric matrix. Again, let us find a minus a dash. A minus a dash will be what? 3 minus 3 is 0. Minus 2 minus 3 minus 5 minus 4 minus minus 1 is minus 3. 3 minus minus 2 5 minus 2 minus minus 2 0 minus 5 minus 1 minus 6 minus 1 minus minus 4 is plus 3. 1 minus minus 5 is 6. 2 minus 2 is again 0. So therefore Q, here I will write, and Q is equal to half A minus A dash. This is equal to half 0 5 3 minus 5 0 6 minus 3 minus 6 0. This is number 2. Both matrices you have observed. Here P is symmetric matrix and Q is skew symmetric matrix. So finally we shall write thus A is equal to half 6 1 minus 5 1 minus 4 minus 4 minus 5 minus 4 4 plus half 0 5 3 minus 5 0 6 minus 3 minus 6 0. यहां पर आप लोग इंडिकेट करते हैं दिस इज सिमेट्रिक एंड दिस इज स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक. लिखेंगे विच इज द required expression. So dear students, have you seen how easy this question is, and very quickly you can earn 4 marks in CBSE examination. So what I suggest you dear students, now try to do all exercises based on transpose of a matrix, and then you will find that you are gradually proceeding with the syllabus. In next video lesson we will proceed further. I hope you learned this lesson properly, and when you will start practicing you will find that you are doing well. Thank you very much. That is invertible matrices. Invertible means matrices whose inverse exists. A matrix, a square matrix A is said to be invertible if and only if there exists another square matrix B such that A into B is equal to IN is equal to B into A. This IN is the identity matrix of order n. its order will be matching with the order of A and B. Suppose A and B both are 3 by 3 matrices, then here you will get I3. So the existence of this matrix B, अब ऐसा कैसे होता है उसको एक एग्जाम्पल के माध्यम से समझने का प्रयास करते हैं. Let A is equal to matrix 2 3 1 5. This is the square matrix of order 2. Another matrix you consider 3 2 minus 1 minus 5. Okay, this is also 2 by 2. Now let us see what is A into B. A into B we will see 2 1 5 3 multiplied with 3 minus 5 minus 1 2. Let us see what the multiplication comes. This row will be multiplied by first column. 2 3 ja 6, 1 into minus 5. 6 minus 5, 2 1 ja 2 minus 2, 1 2 ja 2 plus 2. That is again second row, first column. 5 3 ja 15, minus 3 5 ja 15, minus 5 plus 3 2 ja 6. You can see this is 1 0 and this is simply I2. So for this matrix A, there exists another matrix B whose product with this matrix is identity matrix. Therefore, we will call that A inverse is equal to. No doubt, B inverse will also be equal to, because in number system we have seen if 2 is the 1 by 2 is the multiplicative inverse of 2, then 2 is the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 2. In the same fashion, if B is the multiplicative inverse of A, then A is also the multiplicative inverse of B, because their product will be identity. So I hope you might have understood what an invertible matrix is. यहाँ इस बात का ध्यान रखना है कि इन्वर्टिबल मैट्रिक्स होने के लिए पहली कंडीशन है कि वह मैट्रिक्स स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स होना चाहिए, चाहे 2 ऑर्डर की हो, चाहे 3 ऑर्डर की हो, चाहे 4 ऑर्डर की. हमारे सिलेबस में 3 by 3 ऑर्डर तक ही डिस्कस करते हैं. अब प्रश्न ये उठता है कि जब हम कोई मैट्रिक्स, सपोज ओनली ए मैट्रिक्स इज गिवन, हाउ विल वी फाइंड दिस मैट्रिक्स? अभी तो एग्जाम्पल में दोनों मैट्रिक्स आपके सामने थी. यू सिंपली वेरीफाइड वेदर देयर प्रोडक्ट इज आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स और नॉट. बट इफ यू want to find out what is the inverse of this matrix, then you will have to learn some process, among which elementary row transformation is very important process, with the help of which we will find out the inverse. अब कुछ ऑपरेशंस की हम लोग यहाँ पर बात करेंगे. जैसे किसी मैट्रिक्स में मैं लिखता हूं R1 चेंजेस टू R1 प्लस R2. इसका मतलब है फर्स्ट रो में सेकेंड रो को ऐड करना है, और यहाँ R1 लिखा है मतलब ओनली R1 के मेंबर चेंज. सिमिलरली इफ आई विल राइट R2 चेंजेस टू R2 माइनस 2 R1, इसका मतलब है मन ही मन में फर्स्ट रो के एलिमेंट्स में 2 का मल्टीप्लिकेशन करके R2 में से घटाना है. चेंज R2 होगी, R1 नहीं. अगर मैं ऐसा लिखता हूँ R2 चेंजेस टू 1/3 R2, इसका मतलब है I am multiplying each element of row R2 with 1/3 or dividing every element by 3. these operations what I am writing, one more operation, if I will write R1 inter double arrow R2, it means R1 और R2 को मैं इंटरचेंज कर रहा हूँ। ये ऑपरेशंस जब हम किसी मैट्रिक्स पे लगाते हैं तो ये एलिमेंट्री रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस कहलाते हैं। व्हाट इज देयर नेम? एलिमेंट्री रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन। सिमिलरली एलिमेंट्री कॉलम ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन में भी देयर। If you only use the transformations on columns, then they will be termed as elementary column transformation. So elementary operation से inverse निकालने के लिए हम कैसे प्रोसीड करेंगे इस चीज को हमें समझना है। एक एग्जाम्पल के माध्यम से हम इस बात को समझने का प्रयास करेंगे। Let A is equal to matrix 2 1 5. Again I am taking same matrix so that you can better understand कि इसका इनवर्स आपको पता है कितना आएगा और वो इस प्रोसेस से हम निकालेंगे। We shall write we have A is equal to IA. Remember identity matrix multiplied by A matrix will give the same result. Now how the operations are to be multiplied, that is you have to write 2 1 5 3 and this is equal to 1 0 0 1 and this A you keep it remain unchanged. आप ध्यान से देखें, हमारा पर्पस है एलिमेंट्री रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हम यहाँ लगाएंगे और इसको आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स में कन्वर्ट करेंगे। मतलब वी वांट दिस मैट्रिक्स टू बिकम I2। जो ऑपरेशन इस मैट्रिक्स में हमें अप्लाई करना है, द सेम ऑपरेशंस विल बी अप्लाइड हियर, और ये मैट्रिक्स जब ये I2 में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगी तो ये एक नई मैट्रिक्स यहाँ बनकर आएगी B। तो B into A is equal to I2, so B will be the inverse of A matrix. I hope this aspect you have understood well. एलिमेंट्री रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस लगाकर हम इस साइड लेफ्ट हैंड साइड वाली मैट्रिक्स को I2 में कन्वर्ट करेंगे। राइट हैंड साइड में जो I2 नाम की मैट्रिक्स है उसको B में कन्वर्ट, वो अपने आप B में कन्वर्ट होगी। ये ध्यान रखना है कि अगर आपने इधर R1 प्लस R2 लगाया है तो आपको यहाँ भी R1 प्लस R2 लगाना है। Is that clear? Now this matrix will be turned into some new matrix and that matrix will be the inverse. So let us see in sequence. I want 1 here. For that one, and remember we are only using elementary row transformations. So first operation I am applying by R2 changes to R2 minus 2R1. मैं R2 में से फर्स्ट रो के मेंबर का डबल सब्ट्रैक्ट कर रहा हूँ। Let us see what will happen. First row will remain unchanged, so write it here 1 0 and this is it. Now operation is only to be applied on R2 with the help of R1. 2 times this number subtracted from this. 2 2s are 4, 5 minus 4 is 1. 2 1s are 2, 3 minus 2 is again 1. Here same operation R2, 0 minus 2 R1, 0 minus 2 is minus 2. R2 1 minus 2 R1, here is 0, so no change will be there, it will be 1. Now if I wish to get 1 at this place, what should I do? Just think. Simply R1 minus R2 करने से हमें यहाँ पर 1 मिल जाएगा। ओके, तो by next operation is R1 changes to R1 minus R2. So let us see what we get here. We get 2 minus 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 0. This 1 and 1 will remain same क्योंकि ऑपरेशन हमने R1 पे लगाया है। तो R1 minus R2, 1 minus minus 2, that will be plus 3. 0 minus 1 will be minus 1, and minus 2 and 1 will remain same into. Now I want 0 here. What should I do? Again R2 minus R1. So by R2 changes to R2 minus R1, we get first row will remain same. This will be 3 and minus 1, no change. Minus 2 और 1 में change आएगा. R2 minus R1 is 0, 1 minus 0 is again 1, minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5, 1 minus minus 1 is 2. You have got I2 here, so your operations are over. And यहाँ पर एक आप देख रहे हैं नई मैट्रिक्स बन गई, call it B, और B multiplied by A is giving you I. So what? Therefore A inverse is equal to 3 minus 1 minus 5, and we have seen in the introduction part that this is the inverse of A matrix, and in this way, by applying a series of operations again and again, what you have to keep in mind that you have to create 1 here, 0 here, again 0 here and 1 here. So first you start with the concept that you have to obtain 1 here. When you will obtain 1 here, getting 0 will become easier. So this process is known as finding inverse of matrices using elementary row transform. Now there may be some square matrices whose inverse does not exist. How will you identify during this process? During this process, when you are applying mathematically correct operations, during that process, if you get the whole row or column, that becomes 0 0 identically. Suppose यहाँ पे मैंने कोई ऑपरेशन लगा और यहाँ दोनों 0 आ गए, तो फिर 1 0 0 1 तो क्रिएट करना पॉसिबल नहीं होगा. So in that case, inverse of the matrix will not exist. You simply write, since R2 has become identically 0, therefore A inverse does not exist. Later on we shall learn in chapter 4 another conditions for deciding whether the matrix is invertible or not. But at this junction, simply you have to go through. Now try to understand the example very correctly, and this process, if you have understood well, you will be able to find out the inverses very easily. Now let us proceed with an example of 3 by 3 matrix. That is very important, because in CBSE many times usually 2 by 2 is asked, but many times I have seen that a 3 cross 3 matrix is given, and it is given for one example. I am taking from the book. A is equal to matrix 2 0 minus 1 5 1 0 0 1 3. ये 2011 में आया था कि आपको इस मैट्रिक्स का इन्वर्स निकालना है. तो अब हमें ये देखना होगा कि हम एलिमेंट्री रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का प्रयोग करके कैसे इसको ऑपरेट कर सकते हैं. ध्यान से देखिए. वी हैव A is equal to I3A, therefore 2 5 0 0 1 1 minus 1 0 3 will be equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 and multiplied by 8. Now we will start elementary operations. अभी यहाँ पर 5 है, यहाँ 0 है ऑलरेडी, तो नो प्रॉब्लम, वी आर नॉट वरीड अबाउट दैट. So here we have to create 0. Now how to create 0? Either fractional multiplication will have to be done. If I multiply 5 by 2 here and subtract from the, but I suggest you not to use fractions as far as it is possible, because it makes the calculation work difficult. So first I am applying by R2 changes to R2 minus 2 R1. See what happens. R2 minus 2 R1 will give you 2 0 minus 1 as it is, 0 1 3 as it is. 2 times R1 is to be subtracted, so it will become 2 2 is 4 1. यहाँ 0 है, therefore 1. माइनस 1 में 2 का मल्टीप्लिकेशन होगा -2, 0 में से सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे तो +2 है. Same operation you have to apply here also. So don't forget, if at any step you will forget applying the same operation in the right hand side identity matrix, then your result will be absurd. R2 minus 2 R1, 0 minus 2 into 1 minus 2. Okay, 1 minus 2 times 0, again it will remain 1. 0 minus 2 times 0 is 0. Now what should I do for getting 1 at the first place? The very simple, either I subtract R1 minus R2, I will get 1. Here already 1 is there and we want to have 1 here, so we will not make it disturb. So now the next operation is R1 changes to R1 minus R2. So let us see what happens. R1 minus R2 is 2 minus 1 1, 0 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, that will become -3. Second thing is as it is 1 1 2 and 0 1. Okay, just you have to concentrate on what steps I am taking here. R1 minus R2, this will become 3, 0 minus 1 minus 1, 0 minus 2 1 0 0 0 1, and this will become. Now 1 is obtained here, and what you want? You want 0 here. So what should I do? Again R2 minus R1. So by R2 changes to R2 minus R1. Let us see what happens. 1 minus 1 minus 3. Here 3 minus 1 0. R2 minus R1. R2 minus 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus minus 1 is 2. 2 minus minus 3 is 5. Again here 0, 1, 3. R2 minus R1, be aware, minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. 1 minus minus 1 is 2. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 0 1 will be. So 1 0 0 you have obtained. Now we want 0 here. What should I do? See carefully. अगर मुझे यहाँ 0 लाना है तो ये R3 को अगर मैं यहाँ ऐड कर दूँ तो 0 आ जाएगा, और ये -3 और +3 भी जुड़ के वहाँ 0 होगा. So very good operation here, very good decision that R1 changes to R1 plus R3. तो R3 में जाइए, 1 plus 0 1, minus 1 plus 1 0, minus 3 plus 3 0, 0 2 5 will be same, 0 1 3 will remain same, and this will become 3 plus 0 3, minus 1 plus 0 minus 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. Both remaining two rows will be same. Again you have got zero zero here. Now I want 1 at this place because in identity matrix 1 is there. So better operation will be R2 changes to R2 minus R3. Let us see what happens. 1 0 0. Sorry. 1 0 0. R2 minus R3. 0 1 5 minus 3 2, and 0 1 3 will remain same. This is equal to 3 minus 1 1 same, minus 5 minus 0 minus 5, 2 minus 0 2, 0 minus 1 minus 1, again 0 0 1. So 1 0 0 you have obtained, and here up now I want 1, now 0. So again by R3 changes to R3 minus R2. What will happen? Let us see this side. This will become R1 remains same, right hand side R1 also remains same. R3 में से R2 घटाना है, so R2 will also same, minus 5 2 minus 1. R3 minus R2, 0 minus 0 is 0, 1 minus 1 is again 0, 3 minus 2 is 1. And here R3 minus R2, 0 minus minus 5 plus 5, 0 minus 2 2 minus 2, 1 minus minus 1 is plus 2. Now also we want 0 at this place, then our operations will over. So what operation I will do? R2 changes to R2 minus 2 R3. Let us see what happens. 1 0 0. This minus this will remain 0. 1 minus 2 times R3, this will remain 1. 2 times 1 minus 2 will become 0. 0 0 1 is same. So here we have got I. Here let us see last point. No mistake should be there. R2 minus 2 R3. R3 will remain changed. 2 times 5 10. Minus 5 minus 10 minus 15. 2 times 2 4 minus 4. 2 minus minus 4 is 2 plus 4 6. And minus 1 minus 2 times this minus 5. So therefore A inverse will be equal to 3 minus 15 5 minus 1 6 and minus 2 1 minus 5 1. This is the inverse of matrix A. For verification you can multiply A with A inverse, you will definitely get identity matrix. Dear students, with the help of these two examples, I have tried my level best to make you understand how the inverses of square matrices can be found with the help of elementary row transformations. What I suggest you, please go through your NCERT textbook there are many problems based on elementary row transformations. Try them well. Just one thing remind, there should be no single mistake during any operation anywhere, because if you commit mistake at a single place, you will be puzzled in the next step, and you will not be getting the desired result, or your result will become absurd. So no mistake should be there during these kinds of operations, which are known as elementary row transformations. So wish you all the best. With this chapter 3 matrices ends here. Next session we will start, or some of my friend will start, determinants. Thank you.